if you might know who I'm talking about, Gerry Foster, the Branding Evangelist, is in the house.
Oh my goodness. First off, Trish, this is for you and Nancy. I am Black, by the way. For those of you who don't know it, we come in 4 basic shades: dark chocolate, brown chocolate, light chocolate, and white chocolate. Don't get it twisted. It's all chocolate, baby.
I love that. I'm going to use that, Gerry.
Trish, I'll be happy to get on your show. Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
So Nancy, as I was listening, I thought about the key quality that all of us possess is to have a servant's heart. And you mentioned the Emmys. It took me back to the Emmys, the Oscars. It took me back to something Martin Luther King once said. And he said, all of us cannot be famous, but all of us can be great because all of us can serve. All it takes is a heart full of love and a soul full of grace. And so when I think about the key people skill or quality that we should have, 3 things come to mind. Number 1, focus on your calling, not your condition. I think for so many of us, we get too caught up in the this and the that, and this is not happening, and that's not happening. But if we attach our work to our higher calling, besides wanting to make a lot of money, if we connect it to the difference that we want to make, and we let people know the stand that we are, what we've immersed our life into, that's something significant that is designed to benefit and bless the people that we are allowed to serve, then I feel that we are always going to be received quite well, regardless of that person in terms of who they may be or may not be. Number 2 is to stand out, don't blend in. When you think about the pandemic, when you think about what's happening now around the world, there are so many folks now who are, let's say all of us as entrepreneurs, here we are, and we're trying to do what? Stand out, get noticed, and be remembered on the internet. But yet before the pandemic, there were 1.7 billion websites. Oh my goodness. So many of us are what? Standing out and not, so many of us are blending in and not standing out. So the key to that is to do everything that you can beyond simply the aesthetics. The key is to, write this down, is to make a prominent impression with the people you're serving, which goes beyond simply our image. No one's going to hire any of us because of our logo and our aesthetics and how we sound on Clubhouse or look in Zoom. And number 3 is to be a me only brand, not me too, or me also. You know, it's so funny when you think about how crowded the marketplace is now, particularly for those of us who are service-based entrepreneurs, who have skills and talents and abilities and expertise to offer. The perception for so many people is that we're just a penguin in a flock. And so nobody wants to be me also. Nobody should ever look at any of you and not see you as the magnificent woman that you are here to impact lives, that you are here to make a difference, that you are here to make a contribution. And so in order to avoid being looked upon as me also or me too, in other words, don't let someone commoditize your expertise. The key is to do what? You have to deviate and not conform. You have to be willing to lead the crowd and not follow the crowd. You have to be willing to be an innovator and not an imitator. And so many folks are not doing that. And so my 3 tips: stand out. Number 1, focus on your calling, not your condition. Number 2, stand out, don't blend in. Number 3, be me only, not me too, or me also. And remember what Dr. King said: we are here to serve. Thank you.
Ooh, mic drop. The Branding Evangelist has spoken.
I just wrote these down because I didn't know I was going to have this question, but that's okay.
It was perfect. It was
all right.
perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of our faculty and the essence that you come from so that we can stand out to be those servant leaders. Thank you, my friend, the branding evangelist, Gerry Foster. All right, next up.